Hello and welcome. This is Dirnan playing Minecraft. This is the Hippocraft server. I feel like the last several episodes I've started by saying that there's been some big changes, and this episode is no different. So, one of the things that happened in between the last episode and this episode is that we lost access to the server and we lost the backups as well. So I had a backup from maybe 2 months ago that we put on here and then gave ourselves creative access and then sort of tried to rebuild what we had already built. So that is what is here, is something that's similar but not quite the same as what was here before. So I moved myself out to the same spot as before with the nether portal and got myself sort of set up with some storage and things, and went over this way and got my mine set up, which is over here in the same rough spot as before. And then you can fall down here still. I moved a few things around so that I could do things. I rebuilt the slime farm, much more efficient now. I've got a couple layers. Let's see how much slime I have in there currently. So, it's working. Doing its thing. I changed up how these things load and unload because it wasn't working before when I redid it. Because the other big change we made is that we moved to 1.14.3 in amongst all the changes of that. And down here is also the mines, which I haven't dug a whole lot, but I have some storage there. Coming out of the mines, we now find the blacksmith that I have built since we switched over. I did this in survival mode, and there's a nice campfire that's up there that's giving me the illusion of smoke, and some lava, an anvil, kind of blacksmith stuff. Still need to work on the interior of this and get some windows, but that is what is smelting up back at the storage nether portal area. Right here we've got some glass coming through. And yeah, let's check out the nether. Chaotic Paladin, who plays on the server, used most of his time to redo the nether hub, nether pathways. So now it's the stone slab instead of the cobblestone slabs. That direction is Chaotic Paladin's place. He created this blaze farm thing on our right as we're walking by. Ghasts are fun. Take that. I missed. We'll just run. And this is the main nether hub portal thingy. Just kind of sidestep here as the ghast is shooting at me. A few other people have created their nether portals around here, and we'll head through here back to where spawn was. From the 2 month ago snapshot, this was the spot that had already been here before, so a lot of this stuff stayed the same because it had already been part of that snapshot of our backup. And we redid some things. So up here used to be where the Whale Lord statue was, but we moved that in lieu of having it in a more challenging location. So one of the things that Hitbo and Lobo did when they had creative on was create a huge tower that we'll go visit soon. As you can tell, the pathway across here and the logger house and the cactus farm were all part of the same thing. They were already here. I rebuilt the desert temple but down there is the skeleton farm that was still there and the chicken farm. And we're in the process of moving all of the trees out of the desert so that it's not as desert-like. Oh, and it looks like someone replaced my cobblestone with bedrock. Interesting. And yeah, so this should look similar. Chaotic set up a potions shop where he pretty much asks for the ingredient costs. Most of them are like gold nuggets or that sort of thing. To get that, he's got the cool design on the floor that matches the banners. Alright, we're gonna sleep here and then we'll head over to the tower. Lobo decided to build his castle keep up here. I believe this dirt is where the wall for the town will be. And Chaotic's going to be working on that along with other people as they have time. And as it pops in, you can see the mighty Whale Lord Tower. So on a live stream this past week, we played some on here, and several people attempted to traverse the inside has a staircase, I guess, but the outside has a dangerous path. So I'll quickly switch into spectator, and you can see this cobblestone-y path that leads up around the outside. And I'll insert a clip here pretty soon of Sharpie, star of the show from Hippo Crew, traversing the whole thing legitimately. And up at the top is the moved Whale Lord statue. Forgot that I was in spectator there. So here is the Whale Lord statue, sort of embedded in the top of the tower. As I was coming back to the town, you can have a much better idea of the wall outline, how that'll look eventually. And we'll have people build houses and shops and towers and such in this area. This being the spawn nether portal heading in this direction is another little thing that I worked on. Not shooting gas. Ooh, nailed it. But over here on the left is a little portal that leads to some ice boat racing. So another thing we did on the live stream this past week was try out the ice boat track that I made. And turns out I am probably the worst at this. So we'll just run around it, because I'm terrible at it. But I made it out here in the desert using packed ice to make sure it didn't melt and turn into water. And then it just loops around and stays at the same level, because boats can't go up. They can only go down when you're not... Yeah. So the plan, I think, is to create more of these tracks around so that eventually we can have a whole circuit of tracks to race each other on. And one of the things we did try a little bit was getting slime blocks involved to bounce you up. But we didn't really have a whole lot of success on that. And the other thing that I built over here were some archery target practicing things. So in the middle of each of the targets is a button, and when the arrow hits it, it turns on the light. Lights on. Lights on. Alright, look at that. Didn't take me a whole lot of arrows to shoot at that. I put in some infinity bows. I think someone took the other one, so I'll have to make some more of those.
Okay.
Alright, you go first, and then I'll follow you.
Okay, Path of Courage, Sharpie. This is it now. Don't get scared all the way to the top. I love it. Oh,
Whoa, careful.
Oh,
Careful.
Sprint doesn't work. Shift sprint does not work. There's no...
Oh no, Captain! He fell from a high place.
Oh my goodness. Teleport. OTC to... I keep trying to...
Oh, careful, careful.
CP also works.
Next time, warn me, Captain.
Game mode, create. I'm gonna go get my stuff.
Yeah, you need to get your stuff.
Oh no! Beardo!
I'm in danger.
Oh,
Oh, Mr.
There's a death trap in there. I repeat, it is a death.
There's too much stuff down here.
You gotta wear
All
your
right.
armor, probably. Ooh, that's a tough jump, Sharpie. Nice, you made it. Don't
Thank
worry,
you.
Sharpie.
I'm in spectator
Wait.
mode watching.
Oh, okay.
Sharpie, go.
Spectator just makes you invisible, and you can go through walls.
All right, Sharpie, I'm gonna come up behind you.
Whoa,
I feel like it's easier because I'm slow fall
Yeah.
right now.
you slowly fall
I
to the
feel
block.
like, I feel like I'm cheating slightly.
Potion of slow falling. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
Mm.
you're maybe a third of the way. Maybe
Wait, what?
halfway.
All right,
Yeah,
Sharpie, I'm
it gets-
joining you.
It's really hard.
Oh, okay.
I need my own slow fall, otherwise, bad.
Oh, I have 2 minutes left, Captain. I can't wait for you.
Okay, go, Sharpie, go. I think slow fall is the ticket.
Whoa, big
Oh
jump.
my-
Big
Yeah,
jump.
Hey,
let's
we
just
just
make
got to
this.
subscribe. Thanks, Bone Gaming.
I
Thank
think
you for the subscribe.
Oh,
there.
nice. Good.
Oh, wait, no. Okay.
I'm gonna
I
catch
just
up to you,
need-
Sharpie.
Oh,
No.
and now you're gonna collect somebody's
no, I
stuff. I think it's
Oh my
Beardo's.
God.
Oh,
just fucked up
Sharpie.
stuff. Too
think
bad
it's-
I have like. Oh, I just picked up your experience too. That's not what I wanted to do.
It might be.
All right, I got 4 minutes. I'm gonna go. Path
Oh.
of Courage is tough, you guys.
Hey,
That's
I
Captain,
mean,
me.
I
I
have a speed. Want to use?
Can you do like
Oh
a jump?
man.
Jump boost.
Captain, I have speed potion.
We're in the clouds, you guys. Sharpie, are you just like racing past me right now?
No, that was me.
No, that's Mango. Mango's just showing me up right
Oh,
I think I have
Sharpie,
your chest
Sharpie.
plate.
You're almost there, Sharpie.
I'm gonna die. I'm so nervous.
Creative. I can't do it, you guys. It's too hard. It's too hard. I'm not good at jumping puzzles. Where you at, Sharpie? Let's see this completion.
Hey, Captain, want to trade some items?
Train. Where you at, Sharpie?
Just up at the top.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that slow fall is really helping you. Oh, now you gotta jump around. Oh no, never mind.
I'm afraid it's gonna run out. Ah! How much
There you
do I
go.
have?
There you
I
go.
have
You're
16
good. You're good.
seconds.
You're good.
Go,
No more
Sharpie,
jumping.
go.
Sharpie. I
You're
can-
done.
Oh, I'm done. Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
just don't fall off. But
Whew.
Sharpie, star of the show. Bye. Captain.
Oh, you are a bugger.
Oh, Sharpie fell from a high place.
Oh,
That's
that was upsetting.
I'm sorry, Sharpie.
I lagged enough in order to be able to
I
actually
couldn't help
confirm.
myself. I couldn't
gonna
help.
Take all Sharpie's stuff.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. I couldn't help myself, Sharpie. I'm sorry.
Back at my base. I think that'll do it for this episode. Just wanted to get people caught back up on how we got caught back up. It took probably over a week in creative mode to recreate 2 months worth of survival, for me anyway. And that included getting tools back to where they were and getting things roughly in the same position. So hopefully I'll be able to create more consistent Minecraft videos going forward. Hope you've enjoyed it. This has been Dirnan playing Minecraft.